Ron's opinion don't matter. How y'all doing? Hopefully y'all having a blessed, wonderful day. God is good. God is good. God is good. Got a lot going on. Got a lot going on. Inauguration is over with. Trump went and got busy putting in that work. Putting in that work. And I'm excited. I'm glad. I'm happy. Um, people mad. They feel some kind of way about the fact that, people get ready to get sent up out of here. Back to their own country. They mad about DEI. I don't understand what they mad about. And I'm reading the one article, well not article, but somebody posted something about a typical black person get mad because they feel some kind of way. My thing is this is that in the job market it's just like in the athletic market. Stop looking for somebody to hand you something and better yourself to compete. That's it. Stop looking for nobody should get anything based on their skin color. Sorry. You can't complain about racism, but yet have somebody hire you because you black, or because you white, or because you Asian. You should be hired or given a job based on merit or qualification, capability. That's it. And what's wrong with that? Wouldn't you want that? I wouldn't want nobody hiring me because I'm black. Like that's stupid. So I ain't Mike though. Yeah, like that's stupid. Why would I want somebody to hire me because I'm black? That don't make sense. I want the job because I'm qualified, because I'm capable, because I'm good at what I do. And that's it. I'm qualified to do the job. I never understood why people look for I never understood why they even put that in price. They feel like they're doing something for black people and they're not. Oh well, we need this to give black people opportunity. No, you don't. No, you don't. We don't need y'all help that way. I don't like it. I never liked it. I'm like, wait a minute. You gonna give somebody a job because they black? I mean, didn't we go through the civil rights movement already? Like, didn't we stop that already? Now we're going back to discriminating against somebody because of their skin color. I thought that's not what we were trying to do. I thought we was done with that. I don't know. I don't understand. I thought we was done with that. When we done with that? I mean, y'all tell me. But, if you're on this live, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it very, very much. Y'all tell me. I don't understand that. My thing is this. If you had somebody come into your house to do some work, let's just say they come in to replace your faucet, and they black, and they don't do the job right, or they white, and they don't do the job right, is their skin color gonna matter? No. You want to know if they really know what they're doing. That's the whole point. Being qualified. And if you're not qualified to do the job, you shouldn't be doing it. Or maybe you got a lot of potential and they see your potential, give you an opportunity, and you show yourself to be able to do it. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Nobody in this government that just passed to me was qualified. Like everything that was going on in Washington the last 4 years was a bunch of unqualified idiots because they were just making all types of dumb decisions. And here's the funny thing: like they always talk about global warming. Meanwhile, we got it is freezing cold across America right now, and it's been like that for days. Weather is always going to change. So that's why I was just like, nah, what are y'all talking about? Like, are y'all serious? Like, this is the stuff that they try to shove down your throat as if they're doing something for you, but they're not really doing nothing for you. They're not making your life any better. They're not improving your life at any fact in any type of way. They're not improving your life. The way you improve your life is to make yourself work, is to make your body, make you your individual as an individual to have extreme self-worth. That's it. Be the best at what you do. But like I said, promises made, promises kept. He said he was going to close that border. He was going to write executive orders, and he was up all night writing executive orders to put a stop to this mess. That's it. He was doing it. And that's why I voted for Trump. That's exactly why I voted for Trump. And I mean, there's a lot of work to be done. There's a whole lot. Listen, this last 4 years, the Biden administration has done extreme damage to this country. Now, some people are going to run around. They're going to try to defend that. They're going to try their best to defend that. And my thing is this: I'm not going to waste my time trying to defend the Democratic Party. I can't stand them at this point. Anybody that I talk to, I said, it is my hope is that the Democratic Party go away totally. From what I see right now, I don't want the Democratic Party around because they're pure evil. There is nothing good left in the Democratic Party. Everything that they stand for is the opposite of what God stands for. And I'm not saying that anybody is perfect, but when I say when I look at what they've done to this country, it is unbelievable how much they hate this country and how much they are against God. Because the policies that they have tried to push on people is a clear indication that they are against God. 100%. 100%. They don't know what a woman is no more. They trying to put men and women in sports. They want men to be able to go. That's pedophile. That's pedophilia. I don't care what time. That is something wrong. That's perverted. That means that they're trying to give men an excuse to go in the bathroom and take advantage of women. This is the Democratic Party. The same Democratic Party that was running in this election that wanted to encourage girls to go out there and twerk and shake your behind on stage. The same Democratic Party that don't even respect black people enough. And when Kamala Harris decided to offer them something, they say, oh, we're going to let you open up a weed store. This is what they think of the black community. They don't think we're capable of anything on our own. They think we need them. Like, what in the world made you think that all black people hope is to open up a weed store? And my mind is like, y'all literally sat down and talked about this and came up with this and said, oh, we're going to offer them a ability to open up a weed store. Like, you can't get no more disrespectful than that. We're going to open up a weed store and we're going to give you an abortion clinic at the DNC so you can offer your baby. As if black people don't have no other higher standard than that. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. I don't get it. I do not get that. But it is what it is. It is what it is. For the love of God, I'm grateful and I'm thankful that we no longer have to deal with that. And we're on a path of changing the direction of how this country is going. And I'm happy with the path that we're going on. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I kept trying to tell people a long time ago. I said, the damage is so bad that I can't, like the Feds usually can try to help inflation with the way that they do it as far as interest rates and increasing interest rates to try to bring down inflation. But I knew everything in me said that's going to help a little bit, but it's not going to help the everyday citizen at this point. It's not going to help us because the damage is too bad. You got to go deeper than that. And that's why I keep telling people the policies that Trump was trying to implement is going to be great for everyday citizens. Now, I'm not saying every single policy. What's up, Christopher? Hopefully you're having a blessed day. But I'm not saying every single policy. But the policies that grasp my attention as it relates to everyday citizens and how they're going to be able to use their money to do what they want to do with their money and stop letting these politicians take your money and do whatever they want to do with it. Because that's what's been happening across the board. These politicians have been taking your money and doing whatever they want to do with it, and they have not yet to do things that has been beneficial to the American citizen. And I'm being honest with you, I think it's been a lot longer than the last 4 years. Yeah, I'm not even sure. Like I was trying to find out I know he said that. I know he said Chicago is ground zero. I know he did, but I haven't. I've been trying to figure out where he's at yet too. But you know, when you working and stuff, sometimes you can't get your hands on the information you're looking for. But they already mad. I've already seen videos of people crying because they're trying to paint this picture like it's so unhumane. It's so no. What was unhumane is somebody just breaking into your country and not having permission to get here. That's the wrong part. I don't care if you cry. That's fine if y'all want to cry. Cry all y'all want to. But my thing is this. You already knew the risk that you was taking when you did it. It's like somebody going to rob a bank. You know the risk in robbing a bank. You might get caught. You might get shot. You might get arrested. You might get thrown in jail. And the minute you convince yourself that you're okay with the risk and you go do it, it is what it is. It's the same thing when you sneak in somebody else's country. If you sneak into someone else's country, you know the risk before you got here. But you decided to do it anyway. So when they packing you up and they sending you back, it is what it is. Don't get mad. Don't be upset. It is what it is. You chose that. You took the risk when you came over here. Now, I'm be honest with you. I don't like the way they handled it all together. My thing is this. How could you possibly, as an American citizen, be okay with them paying $6,000 a month for these people to stay in the hotels? You okay with that? What's up now? What's up, Watch? You okay with that? $6,000 just for these people, these illegals to stay in a hotel. Now, here's the thing. And then all the money they were spending to fly them over here. If you're on this live, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Appreciate it very, very much. Plus, hit that notification bell. That way you get notified anytime I'm putting out a video. But you tell me. You tell me. Is that group? Am I pronouncing this right? Is it guap or group? I'm going to say guap. But anyway, like I said, I don't understand how anybody could be okay with that. You working every single day in this country. Like you busting your behind every single day in this country. Working your behind off, paying taxes, paying this, and to sit back and watch these politicians do what they do. Now, that's not including the money that they were spending to fly them over here. You're right, Chris Real. Send them back. Send them back to where they came from. And I'm not trying. I'm like Ty Holman. I'm not trying to be polite about it. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be polite about it. Because I'm going to tell you like this. If you was to come in my house that way, I'm not going to be polite about it. And I know there's a lot of people be like, oh, well, no. Listen, my thing is this. If you feel that way, and I'm going to say it and I'm going to continue to say it. If you think that it's okay for them to come over here and they just take them to your house and you take care of them. Let them eat your food. You take care of them. You provide for them. You do everything. Go down to the border for the one. Go find something that's getting ready to get sent back and you take care of them. Sponsor that visa, whatever it is you got to do. Yeah, they're having a meltdown. Do whatever it is you got to do. You can sponsor them. Say, no, I want to sponsor an illegal. I want them. No help from the government because we don't want our taxpayers' money going there. You do it on your own. And I guarantee you they're not going to feel that way then. As soon as it start costing you, and it is costing you, but you act like it ain't costing you. But the minute if they came to your house, would you do it? So I laugh when I people say, no, they should be allowed. No, they shouldn't. No, send them back. Now, there's a way to come over here. And if you do it the right way, God bless you. Welcome to America. You're American. Enjoy all that we have to offer. But if you're walking over that border and you ain't get permission, real permission. I ain't talking about just make it quick and let them in. No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the way we should do it. Scrutinize a person and make sure we're not just letting anybody over here. That's the way I'm looking at it. You shouldn't be over here 5 minutes, look through an app, who are you, and let you go ahead about your business. I don't think so. No. That's why I need to pack them up, ship them up, and get them out of here. Because at some point, they're trying to make these people voters for the Democratic Party. And I ain't for it. No, pack them all up. I ain't trying to be polite, but I want the criminals going first. That's why I voted for Trump. I want the criminals going for it. The other thing is I want that drill. I want them to drill. Drill, baby, drill. I want Trump to get that oil. I don't know about y'all. How can y'all not be tired of paying these gas prices? How can y'all not be tired of paying high electric bill, high gas bill, high insurance, high this and high that? How could you not be tired of that? It don't make sense to me. How could you not be tired of that? For the people that voted for Kamala Harris, how could you not be tired of that? And I hear them pissed off about Trump really, pardoning all these people. Now, people, here's the thing. If you commit a crime, you should be punished for it, right? I get it. All of the people that he pardoned at some point went to jail, right? They was in jail. It ain't like they got away with it. They were in jail. They lost money. They lost time with their family. They lost a whole lot in the process. So it's not like they're getting away with it. To me, the punishment was extreme for a lot of them. But here's the thing. But then they say, well, why y'all mad because Joe Biden pardoned his family? But the people that Joe Biden pardoned didn't even go to jail. They haven't even been faced with the crime yet. So it's not the same. What Trump did was pardon the people that already lost something, already suffered, went to jail, got punished, got arrested. Then they got out. What did Fauci suffer? Why would you pardon somebody? What did Dr. Fauci suffer? What did he lose to get a pardon? He ain't go to jail yet. All of the people that you pardoned that did not go to jail, that tell me they're criminals. And you know they're criminals. And that means that you was instructing them to do the criminal stuff that they was doing. And now you got to protect all of the people that was doing all the criminal stuff that you had them doing. Because otherwise you wouldn't have had the right note. Who would give somebody a pardon that didn't commit a crime? Joe Biden was the OG of law and order. Oh, I don't think nobody should be getting pardoned. No one's above the law. He just said this so many times it ain't funny. None of the people that Trump and pardoned said that they was above the law because every last one of them was in jail already. They didn't get away with it. They just got pardoned. Out of jail. These people got pardons and never went to jail. They didn't even go through court. They didn't even get checked. They didn't get arrested. They didn't get nothing. And they got pardoned. So when people start talking about, oh, it's not nowhere near the same. It's not even close to the same. And most of those people shouldn't have never been there. They should have maybe paid a fine or something in relativity to that. But a lot of them, it wasn't even that serious. You go look at the Capitol and ask anybody that worked at the Capitol what got damaged besides that window. What got destroyed beside that one window? But now, let's go back to Black Lives Matter, because this is the excuse of every black person that act like they're ignoring it. Y'all tore up the city, and Maxine Waters kept telling y'all to do it. The Democratic Party was inciting it over and over and over again, alongside Black Lives Matter, touring up city of Philadelphia, Chicago, Los Angeles, and a whole lot more. And where they at? Why isn't Maxine Waters, who I seen on video, talking about tear it up, and ain't nobody went to jail for that? Al Sharpton and all of them. Why they not in jail? Because they provoke a lot of stuff. They incite a lot of stuff. But they never go to jail for it. And then when I look at the Trump, when he said what he that day, on January 6th day, never once did he say go tear up anything. He said peacefully, patriotically. He never once said go tear up, break up, rip up anything. But they still keep trying to say he incited it. But they have no proof that he incited it. Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense because it ain't going to make sense because that's the Democratic Party. They love to lie. They are professional liars. There is no moral left inside the Democratic Party whatsoever. Yeah, they always looking for something to reach for. They're trying to say there was a Hitler salute. Okay, well, how many times have I seen video of kids dabbing the same way? How many times I seen football players dabbing the same way? Were they doing Hitler too? I didn't see that same dab. I can't count how many times. But now Trump, but Elon Musk is doing the Hitler. But what about all these black kids that have been doing it in football for who knows how long when they do something successful on the field? How many times I've seen players do that on the field? Dabbing all over the place. Oh, now it's Hitler. Oh, now today is Hitler. When Elon does it, it's Hitler. But when everybody else do it, what is it? It's a dab. Come on now, y'all seriously? Y'all. It's amazing how petty the Democratic Party is and what they look for. They will try to find anything they can because they hate Trump so much. Because they hate him because he actually give a darn about the American citizens. He's the only president that actually trying to do it. And every one of his executive orders, for the ones that I've already checked, has been beneficial to American citizens. Now, some American citizens are going to get hurt by it. Why? Because they can't sit at home and take advantage of our taxpaying dollars and doing absolutely nothing. So, yeah, they mad. I don't care if they mad. Go get a job and produce something amazing. Go make something. Go produce something. Go open up a warehouse. So y'all got plenty of money. Y'all been stealing from the government all this time, doing nothing. Go start your own business. Go do something that actually says you should have that money. But they're not going to do that. Nope. No. They're going to sit there and complain about Trump and complain. I don't care. I'm so glad we won. He won. I'm so glad he cleaned the house, getting rid of as much corruption as possible. We got 4 years to do it. Get rid of all of it. I am so sick of seeing my tax dollars get wasted on. Listen, let me waste my own money. I don't want y'all wasting my money. Let me waste my own money. I'm tired of y'all taking my tax dollars and doing stupid stuff with it. If my money, I worked for it, I did everything for it, let me waste it. If you're not going to do the right thing for our fellow Americans, then give me my money and let me waste it. Because I can't stand the way y'all do it. And in the last 4 years, it's been the worst. Yeah, the child support law. Yeah, they mad about that one, ain't they? Yeah. I still don't really know if that's true or not. I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know. But my thing is this: why y'all mad? I know a lot of these women mad. First of all, it should have always been that way. The person that paying child support should have always been able to file them on the taxes, not the other way around. You collecting child support and then nah. I'm sorry. It should have always been that way. I just think it's only fair. But they made some dumb excuse, once again, to give favorability to women. And I laugh when I see all these women. Oh, he affecting. First of all, women got more rights than men. In America, women got more rights than women. Y'all, you don't believe me? You want to argue with me? Come on, let's go for it. Because men don't have no authority when it comes to you having that a baby. You get to do what you want to do with it. You can off it. You can drop it off. You can leave it. Do it everything else. Men don't even have that right. If you get that baby to a man and he go try to drop that baby off, it's a wrap. He going to jail. So women have more rights than men in America. But yet they say, oh, he's coming at the women's rights. My body, my right. Yeah, whatever. If your body, your right, then you got a right to not have sex. Unprotected sex. That's your right. If you don't want to have no kids, stop banging. You know the risk. Just like men know the risk. But everybody has their opinion about it. But honestly speaking, I think that's a good idea. I think it's great. I think it's great because after a while, when it hit your pocket, they'll start behaving better. That's all I got to say. They'll start behaving better. They won't be just having intimacy with anybody, any and everybody. See, it's easy to do it because you can just go off the kid. I just go have an abortion. Well, it is what it is. Just your choice. I don't think it's right. I don't agree with it, but it's your choice. But it is what it is. But like I said, the things that Trump has already done, you're going to see the full effects of it. Now, some people are going to get hurt in the process. But the people that's going to get hurt, they're supposed to get hurt. Because what the benefits that y'all been getting, y'all shouldn't have been getting. Nobody should be hiring you because of your sexual behavior. Nope. I don't care. Your sexual behavior is not a reason why somebody should be hiring you at all. What you do sexually, you shouldn't be hired for. You should be hired because you qualify. Yeah, you're right. I think they should too. But they won't. They'll keep it closed when they get married. As soon as they find a husband, then they close them. Because he's the only one that ain't getting sex. But when they out there in the street doing whatever, they keep them open all the time. But let them get with a husband. Next thing you know, lace closed. But, it is what it is. But like I said, I'm glad. Promises made, promises kept. He's got that border. They're already having a fit. He already started packing them out, packing them up, getting them out of here. And a lot of them already self-deported. Like a lot of people was already out there and they self-deported. I mean, they's like, man, I ain't playing with this administration. I know it's a wrap. So they self-deported. They just packed up, went back. And that's what they should have did. That way you don't end up when they come to actually pick you up. Now you got to suffer the embarrassment and being dragged out of your house or whatever. And they already started raiding. I just don't know. He said he was starting in Chicago. I'm assuming that he did. I'm still trying to find some actual video or some type of article to say where he's at. I haven't actually found it, but I really haven't had time. Been busy. But, it is what it is. I know they're doing their job. Because that's why he did. And just like, my thing is this. They say, oh, well, Trump this and Trump this. My thing is this. Trump was there for 4 years the first time. He didn't even take his paychecks. But Joe Biden had money and he still took his. All these other politicians have been stealing money and taking their paychecks. I'm still waiting for somebody to find me somebody that's been helped by the Clinton Foundation. I ain't found one yet. I've been looking. For somebody that's been helped by the Clinton Foundation. Like how the Red Cross help people. Like I know people that have been helped by the Red Cross. So to me, the Red Cross is a foundation that actually helps people. But when I found out there was a Clinton Foundation, I'm like, okay, did anybody ever get help by it? And I'm not saying they never did. I'm just saying I haven't found nobody. But these people are worth hundreds of millions of dollars, but I haven't found nobody that been helped by the Clinton Foundation. They all crooks. I'm surprised why Nancy Pelosi never went to jail for inside trading. There's all types of evidence that she was inside trading, but yet she never went to jail for it. But let Trump do it. Let Trump do some inside trading and see what they be doing. Oh, he need to go to jail. Or any Republican for that matter. The only Republicans that get away with that is the ones that are rhinos. The ones that doing what the Democratic Party is doing, and they all in cahoots with each other. That's it. And there's a small, vast amount, some Republicans that are actually honest Republicans. I ain't found one on the Democratic Party. I don't trust none of them. They demons. Oh, yeah, I seen that part. He was getting ready to fire some people. Well, he already fired them. But listen, you got to clean house. If you look at a lot of my videos that I talk about, one thing I emphasize a lot about is shrinking government. Shrinking government. So I'm good with it. I know we need to take what's this big giant government and just keep squeezing it and squeezing it with I use the Department of Government Efficiency, whatever we got to do to squeeze it some more until it's so efficient and it's lean and mean, and we can get our tax money back and do what we want to do with it for the vast majority of American citizens, so we can stop paying for all this stuff that we paying for that don't even make sense. I don't want to give $1 billion to find out why butterflies fly in circles. I mean, I'm not saying that's exactly what it is, but y'all understand what I'm saying. This is the dumb stuff that you start to look at where they spend your money at. I don't care about no research on why butterflies can fly in circles. I don't care. This is the dumb research that they spend our money on. But yet, we don't even know that they're doing it because we too busy living our lives, working and working and working, trying to stay ahead of all this cost of living. Now, where you was only able to possibly do it with 40 hours, now you're putting in 60 hours and you're still broke. How many more hours you gonna put in before you just dead? Because you done worked yourself to death. To do what? They try to maintain a simple lifestyle. You can't even enjoy your life because the minute you stop moving, the bills start catching up. You can't even take a breather right now. You can't just say, man, let me just take a week to myself. I don't want to work. I don't want to do nothing. As soon as you take that week, ate up everything you had. The cost of living just came and consumed everything. And now you're like, oh, I got to get up and go back to work. I can't even take a moment. And yet, still people voted to keep that in line, to keep in that path. I like having more money in my pocket too. I enjoy it. I don't, like I said, there's some things paying taxes I really don't have a problem with. You know, like Social Security, I don't have a problem with. I think that's a good idea. I think it's a necessary. I love the fact that those that are older, elderly people that are retired, and we keep the Social Security pot full by the taxes that we pay into it, and to make sure that they have enough to be able to live off of. And it should not be touched by anything else, or should never touch it to do anything else other than with that pot. And I'm 100% good with that. Like I'm good with that part. And I'm good with, to some extent, paying taxes because we got to keep the infrastructure of America rolling. I understand there's costs involved in jobs. We need some of these jobs. But I'm telling you, that Green New Deal and all this other stuff we've been funneling money into is a scam. It's a scam to scam the American citizens out of their money. And we're being overtaxed and overburdened by regulations and all of these stupid scams that they throwing out because you don't need it. You don't need them. I'm glad Trump, and it's one that when it comes as it relates to real estate. And this is one that I think y'all need to really go find out about because Trump signed an executive order to try to cut down all of these. And this, I kept telling people about this, but nobody ever paid me no attention. When you go to buy a house, they got all of these stupid regulations there. By the time you buy the house, let's say you put $25,000 down on a house. All of these stupid regulations have consumed that $25,000 and they never went to the actual purchase of the house. It never actually went to the purchase of the house. If you're going to build a house, they got all these stupid rules, permits, and everything you got to do, all this red tape before you can even actually get to building a house. Same thing with buying a house. Same thing with repairing your house. They sending you through all of this unnecessary red tape, all so they can keep making money by not doing nothing, but just putting some rules in there so you have to pay for something that you don't actually need to have to pay for. And this is how they keep scamming American citizens because we won't fight back and we won't hold them accountable and we'll keep voting for them. And we'll keep voting for them. Philadelphia, prime example. They get ready to spend $100 million on drug addicts. And they say, oh, they're trying to clean up the street. Don't take that. It do not take $100 million to get drug addicts off the street. I guarantee you don't take that. $100 million. Now, here's the thing. That's just for them to get the facility ready and put all of these people and house them in there. Now there's going to be an ongoing cost. And they're going to consume the taxpayers' money. And my thing is this. Who's going to pay for that? Taxpayers. They're going to pay for it. And it's going to be an ongoing cost. Now, why wouldn't you take that $100 million and put it where it benefit the actual citizens of America? Because you're not. I could have cleaned that street up down Kensington Avenue real quick. Might not be popular how I would do it, but it definitely would have got clean and it wouldn't have been an ongoing cost. It would have got clean, but it wouldn't have been an ongoing cost. Because one thing about it is if you cut off someone's access to something, either they'll get their stuff together after a while. But my problem is y'all leaving them in the same neighborhoods, the same communities, that they're going to keep having the same access to the same stuff. So it's not going to fix anything. All it's going to do is drain more money out of the taxpayer's pocket. But I know how to fix it. But it just ain't going to be popular the way I'm going to fix it. Because I'm going to pack them all up and put them somewhere where there's no access to nothing. And leave them there. Where there's no access to anything but food. And leave them to each other. And make sure they don't get out. Make sure they're good food-wise, but they can't get access to nothing else but food and shelter. Not in this on taxpayers' dollars. Nothing. Meaning that you want food, you better go fish for it. You want food, you better go hunt for it. It's out there. You just got to go get it. And I guarantee you that the vast majority of them will self-correct themselves. And you monitor them from a distance, they will self-correct themselves, and eventually you can put them back in the population, and they might be all right. But if you keep housing them in the same neighborhood, the same community, where they get access to the same stuff, all they're going to do is have a roof over their head, and they're still going to be a drug addict. You're not making sense. But I know what y'all really doing it for. So y'all can slickly make some money off of it and funnel it back into y'all pockets. That's what y'all doing. And y'all using the drug addicts to do it. Y'all not trying to fix the problem. Because you can't. You know why y'all can't fix the problem? Because y'all the problem. What's up, Mike, in the building? How you doing, brother? Welcome, welcome, welcome. They can't fix it. So Philadelphia keep talking about they're not going to fix the problem. They're going to use it to make money and funnel it back into their pockets under these stupid programs that never helps anybody. That never helps anybody. They're not going to help them. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, he is. You're doing amazing. I'm glad you are, man. Trump is the president now. That's what's up. And I'm happy and I'm glad. And we are securing our border. Already at work, man. Already at work. And I'm going to tell you something. When that inauguration was over, Trump was up all night long. He was up all night long. Signing executive orders. When I say I feel sorry for the people that work for Trump, the only reason why I say that because I know they just be like, man, I want to go home. He like, nope. Nope. Y'all, we go home when we done. 12 o'clock at night. He's still. Oh, this dude. I'm like, how's this man doing all this at that age? Next day, he's back up again, at it again. Before I knew he was over 200 executive orders. In a matter of like, I'm going to say 24 hours. Joe Biden ain't even got that in him. First of all, Kamala Harris ain't got that in her. I see how she looked on that campaign running up against Trump. She was burnt out, exhausted. Because Trump outpaced the heck out of her. That's what he was doing. Every time Trump was doing 2 and 3 rallies a day, she couldn't even get through one. She burnt out. Burnt out. With her unqualified self. But I'm getting ready to get up out of here. Y'all have a blessed day. Y'all have a wonderful day. Like I always say, please make Jesus Christ your Lord and Savior. Regardless of anything I say, if you don't have God, if you don't have Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, you're missing the boat. You're missing it. Eternal life through Jesus Christ is what you need. I can get up here and say all I want to say. At the end of the day, it means nothing if you don't have Christ in your heart, if you haven't given your life to him. If you're going through something, you're having a hard time, you don't understand why things are the way they are, believe me when I tell you, when you get God and you know Christ the way I know Christ, there is a peace that comes along with that passes all understanding. It's unbelievable how much peace God can give you in your heart when you really have a relationship with him. And I'm not talking about running back and forth to church. I'm not talking about doing all this religious acrobats. I'm talking about really having a deep relationship with Jesus Christ right where you are. And I guarantee you that if you get that one, you got everything. And with that said, I'm going to get out of here. And y'all please have a blessed, wonderful day and stay safe. Peace.